Welcome back to Bostin British Fittle, where Maggie and I aim to bring you as many varieties of different British foods as we possibly can. Today we're doing a very old Welsh dish known as a tinker's cake. This tinker's cake contains shredded apple, flour, butter and molasses moulded into a dough, rolled out and then baked on a traditional Bakestone slate. Tinker's cake originates from around the 17th, 18th century in Wales as a traditional Welsh food because it was given to when tinkers or travellers who travelled across the country did odd jobs for families and offered their services, either mending pots and pans, doing some gardening or helping with the harvest, that sort of thing. And they were usually paid in kind with food, this tinker's cake. Or the other theory is that the tinkers usually made it for themselves when they were out on the road. So for this one, you're going to need 2 cooking apples, 1 pound or 450 grams of plain flour, a pinch of salt, 1 egg or a little bit of milk, 225 grams or 4 ounces of butter or margarine, and 6 ounce or 175 grams of black molasses sugar. Okay, in preparation to make the tinker's cake, you'll need to grate and shred your cooking apples until they are completely done down to the core. You can keep the skin on. Also, you'll need to prepare something to cook on. You can use a frying pan, but I am using this. The Bakestone. Made of slate, it will heat up slowly under a gas fire, and to test whether it's warm enough, you take a sprinkling of flour, throw it over, and if it browns quickly, it's ready. Okay, now I've put the butter in with the flour, and what you do is you really get your hands in and you mould it all together with as much help as you can. As you do that, what you'll do next is you'll add the molasses as you go along and the shreds of apple. And that's what we'll do next. Okay, we've got a nice sticky dough. And what we're going to do now, because you will have added everything, that's the apple, the flour, the butter, the molasses and the pinch of salt, all to this. So that just leaves us with the egg, or if you choose, you can use milk. We're just going to use it as a binding agent. So we're going to mix that in with the dough, and then once that's all in, not with any extra eggshell of course, once that's all together, you need to flour a surface, get a rolling pin, and we're going to roll it out. Okay, that's all mixed together, it's all binded. So now I've got my rolling pin. I've got some flour here. I'm going to take a small amount, about the size of my fist, of the gooey stuff. Let's get some flour on my hand. There we go. Okay, I'm going to just put that down, roll it out a bit. Plenty of flour on it. There we go. So I've got a ball, and you want to roll it until it's about 1 inch thick. Okay. So we're going to do a session of these, and then we're going to put them on the Bakestone. Or in your case, if you don't have a Bakestone, we'll put them on the frying pan. Okay, I've managed to roll out 7 of these bad boys. They look like this, about 1 inch thick, and we're about to put them on the Bakestone.
Hi guys, before we go any further, please don't forget to follow, like and subscribe my YouTube channel to get updates on all the other British foods I'm going to try. And if you can think of any other British foods that I might like to try, go on to my Blue Sky account, bostinbritfittle.bluesky.social. And don't forget to also check out my Instagram page for all the British foods that I'll have tried, and you can see all the images on there. All right, thanks very much and enjoy the rest of the video.
Okay, to test if the Bakestone is warm enough, sprinkle some flour on, and as you can see it's turning brown. That means the Bakestone is ready. Okay, let's start. First one on, just to keep the heat going. I'm going to keep the heat under the Bakestone going. Now we leave that for about 3 minutes, after which we will flip it over and do the other side. We do that to the other remaining 6, so all 7 will be ready and we can see what they look like. Same with you if you've got the frying pan, test it with a bit of flour, and again give it 2 to 3 minutes before you turn it over. Okay, I'm going to give this a try. Comes up like a great big huge biscuit. Floury a little bit, but the dough is nice. Like a rich, sweet biscuit, and with the apple in it as well. Absolute delight. Obviously designed to keep going for the day. It's perfect. I think for me, the deep, rich molasses sugar is the thing that makes this. It's not overly sweet, especially with the apple as well. Very, very nice. But what does the pupper think? What does the pupper think? Okay, let's try the very anticipating puppy with some Tinker's cake. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Enjoyed straight away. Crumbs and all. Oh, she'll take that. Look at that. Come on.